lot of legends, a lot of people, have come before me. But this is my time. I'd like to say to all my fans out there, thanks for the support. And to all my doubters, thank you very much because you guys have also pushed me. There are better starters than me, but I'm a strong finisher. If Queen Elizabeth knighthooded me and I would get the title Sir Usain Bolt. That sounds very nice. For me, I'm focused on what I want to do. I know what I need to do to be a champion, so I'm working on it. Manners is the key thing. Say, for instance, when you're growing up, you're walking down the street, you've got to tell everybody good morning. Everybody. You can't pass one person. I know what I can do, so it doesn't bother me what other people think or their opinion on the situation. I've worked hard over the years, I've been injured and I've worked hard through it, and I've made it. All I have to do is to work on transition and technique. If you're the Olympic champion, then they have to wait 4 more years to get you again. I was playing cricket first and my cricket coach was the one that introduced me to track and field. When people see your personality come out, they feel so good, like they actually know who you are. People always say I'm a legend, but I'm not. Not until I've defended my Olympic titles. That's when I've decided I'll be a legend. Sometimes you lose sight of what's going on around you. As long as I'm in great shape, nobody beats me, for sure. My name is Bolt, Lightning Bolt. I don't even like to go out onto the streets sometimes because I can't get anything done. People want pictures and autographs all the time. I know what to do and I go and execute. It's always a wake-up call to get beaten. Repeating is harder than anything else. Come on. When you're running, if you see you're going to win, you're going to celebrate. My coach is pushing me harder than ever to make sure I stay at a good level. I would rather be lying in a bed than changing one. If you think about racing too much, you may just lose it a little bit. I can't really live outside Jamaica. I can be away, but only for a while. I definitely know I'm going to be working a lot more with my foundation when it comes to developing the kids in Jamaica. You do not want to get married at 22. Especially if you're famous, because girls are going to be throwing themselves at you. But anybody who steps into the lane beside you is the biggest competition because they made it to the finals. I work hard, and I do good, and I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm not going to let you restrict me. I really want to try soccer after I retire because I've watched football over the years and I think I could be a good contender. I remember once, actually the first race I ran, I fell. I think they have not learned over the years that the more you talk, the more I will want to beat you. In track years, track is not like other sports. You do have track athletes that stay in this sport until, like, 35, 36, but I think when you get to 28, it's really difficult. I think my acceleration is very good. That's the key for me. If I get to be a legend, I've achieved my goal. Every season, for me, it's like starting from scratch again. I've learned over the years that if you start thinking about the race, it stresses you out a little bit. I just try to relax and think about video games, what I'm gonna do after the race, what I'm gonna do just to chill. Stuff like that to relax a little before the race. But if I keep my core and back strong, the scoliosis doesn't really bother me. My coach told me if I broke the national record for the 200, I could run a 100. I have dedicated my life to the 200 meters. I really love the 200 meters a lot. There are things that bother me. I try not to let them, but they do. I don't know the history of my sport. I'm not like those people who know everything. It's a great feat for me to have broken my world record. For some reason, when I get to the 200 meters, I'm always a little bit nervous.